Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznac, and today we're in Bloomfield, Canada. Welcome back to the wonderful map Bloomfield, Canada by Rubber Burner, available for all platforms. You can get it over on the in-game mod hub. That's right, you can get this in-game. Anybody can play this. And this one, you know what this one is. This is our board game play along. That's right, it's where we play the board game that I created, the unofficial farming simulator companion board game. That's the only name I have for it right now. All right, on today's episode, let's see what we're gonna get our field work finished up. We've got a little bit of fertilizing, stone collecting to finish on one of the fields. We need to plant barley. We're gonna plant some barley. We need to get barley put in to the ground, and also I think we're gonna put in some open vegetable gardens so we can grow some potatoes for the pigs. And we might put in some bees for honey. And we also might put in some maple syrup because this is Canada. So those are all things that I'm going to try to accomplish in this episode. So let's get to work. All right, first things first, it is a new day. And with the board game, that means we roll the dice. That's right. Every time there's a new day, it is 7:59 in the morning. Every time there's a new day, we're going to go over to our game board, pick up right where we left off. Again, you can play along with this. The link to this is down in the description, and you can play this little board game too. This is kind of a play test. This is the beta alpha version of this. We, still learning as it goes. In fact, I need to kind of flip that over because, okay, that's my animal insurance card. All right, we landed on this little purple. If you remember the last one, we got a card that didn't really affect us, so I'm kind of curious to see what happens. Let's give this a roll. 2 places, 1, 2. All right, and that's a blue spot, which is a good card. That's a good thing. So let's go ahead and draw one and see what we got. Oh, wow, big win for us. Let's see, inheritance. 1 free plot of land must connect to the farm. 1 free plot of land must connect to the farm. That's a awesome card. That's one of the better cards in this stack. So I'm really excited that we got that one. Wow, that just means more work too. Means more work, but that's a big deal. Oh, excellent. All right, so just like any other day, we just go ahead and put our game away. We'll jump in here and let's go ahead and get this done. So 1 free plot of land, and it must be connected to our farm. So that pretty much gives us, I guess we could go with 15, 5, 18, the forest area. I really don't need these forest areas. I mean, they're nice and all, but I don't want to do any logging right now. I mean, winter time, this may be nice to have, but right now, it's just not something I want to do. I think we're going to go with field 18, just because I like it. It's big, it's square, and it's nice. So let's see, $271,620. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy that, and then we go in here to Easy Dev. And we add $271,620. We add that to our account, and boom, just like that, we got a free plot of land right down here on field 18. Look at that big, beautiful field. I don't have any. Let me go ahead and purchase the soil information for that one because I do not have it. Yeah, so we're gonna have to look at that field in a little bit and take a look at it. All right, let's jump to the tractors and get some work going. So first things first, I need to put some fertilizer down on this field here. We don't have much left in the fertilizer. I think that's a little loud. Might be a little loud. Let's turn that down just a bit. Turn it down just a little bit so you can hear my wonderful voice. You can hear my amazing voice. Let's go ahead and buy another pallet of we're using the store delivery mod. I like the store delivery mod. I know some people are like, it's kind of like cheating, but it's not, because I just paid an extra $49 to have that one pallet brought here. That's a sweet deal. That's a sweet deal for whoever's delivering that stuff. Using our little Vicon fertilizer spreader. And as you can see, this one field right here I have, these other two are ready to plant. So we're going to be jumping in those here in just a second. These two fields are actually ready to plant. I got those done yesterday, but this one isn't. We're going to go over here and fire this fert spreader up. Just go ahead and get us a nice course plotted. Boop. Boop. Got to do your 2 points, auto width. I love this Vicon spreader. It is, I don't know why, it's one of my favorite, favorite mods. And it's silly and little and stupid, but I really like, I don't know why I like it. I liked it back in 19 when it first came out in FS19, and I've really liked it since. All right, so we don't want we're not gonna do automated activation, but we're gonna put about 50 kilograms per hectare. It's not gonna be much, but that's all we need to do, because we're gonna be adding fertilizer when we plant, and we're also gonna be adding fertilizer later in the spring. So this is, I'm gonna try to do this again. Sometimes you choose to be realistic. I mean, but what I'm gonna try to do is we're gonna do a little pre-fert, just putting some nitrogen in the ground so it's available, and then we're going to plant with a little bit of probably fertilizer in the planter, and then we're going to, in the spring, once the winter wheat and once things have warmed up, we're going to actually spray it with liquid fertilizer then. That is the plan right now. We are not an organic farm, so none of that matters. All right. I'm not gonna sit here and run like back and forth and make you watch us, because we got work to do. We got stuff to get done. So let's turn that off. We'll go ahead and hire a worker, and let's jump to another one of our tractors. Let's grab the Massey. It's one of the bigger, I think it's 175 horsepower. It's one of the bigger tractors that I have that you start with. It's not super big, but it is one of the big ones. I don't know if we talked about it in the last episode, but I am using Iconics. These are edited stone pickups by Iconic. They're very fast. They go 18 miles per hour, and they actually have a bigger width. So if we look at these, if we look at the stone picker uppers, the quicker picker upper, stone pickers, you can see here's the base game one. It's 5.5 meters, and these Iconics, this one actually is 9 meters, 18 miles per hour. I like it. I like the XL, the Iconic XL. It just makes the stone picking less hassle, less terrible to deal with. So just like before, we're gonna go over here and fire up the stone picking, and this field is pretty much ready to roll. That field over there, the one we just bought, it looks like there's lime on it, which is good. We're gonna have to do some stone picking. And as for nitrogen, it probably doesn't have any. It's already planted? No, it's not planted. Okay. I was like, oh, did we get free crop? We're not that lucky. We could be that lucky, but we're just not. We're not that lucky. Lower this and fire this up. And again, we're just gonna set a course. Yeah, I mean, we have these fancy, beautiful tractors. We want to use them. And there we go. Working like a champ. Now, I have the RTK station for precision farming put in. And I'm a little nervous because I've been told by a few people that they've had problems with AI skipping like little sections when the RTK is installed. So if that looks like it's going to be a problem, I actually may take that shed out and replace it with the exact same shed, but that doesn't have an RTK station. The point of the RTK station with precision farming is to make your workers more efficient. But if we start running into problems with our workers, then yeah, we're gonna have to axe it. It's gonna have to go away. We're not gonna want anything to do with it. All right, hire up a helper here. We got a couple workers going, doing fertilizer and picking up stone, so that'll work out just well. Let's go. Oh man, look, he's got the mutton chops. Look at that stash and those chops. Look at that. It's like, was that a handlebar or whatever? Look at it. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, sir. All right, let's jump in our John Deere. And let's grab our planter, or seeder. Seeder. I guess the official term would be seeder. It's not a planter. It's a seeder. And it's over here. Using the John Deere 8350. You get it available from the in-game mod hub. A great little mod. Go ahead and hook that up. And we're going to fill this up with seed and fertilizer. So, like before, I'm not going to drive to the shop. We're not... Easy, pig. Easy over there. Just, it's okay. All right. So let's just go ahead and buy up a thing of fertilizer. And I know we're going to need, I think, at least three bags of seed. Let me just go ahead and buy those. I know we're going to need those because I have this field calculator mod installed. So field 1, 495 liters. Actually, I'm using barley. So 495. Field 2 is 20. So that's 2,600. Field 3. Yeah. So it's around 3,000 liters that we're going to need. If we plant all 3 of these fields in barley, which I think I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to do all 3 of these in barley. Because I don't... See, we can plant barley, canola, or wheat. Yeah, we're just going to do barley. Barley it is. And we're actually going to save this field right here, field 18, for corn. We'll do some corn in the spring for the piggies, because the pigs don't have any corn. They're just eating grain and protein right now. They're going to have potatoes, and we'll do the potatoes here in a little bit. All right, let's fill this bad boy up. The only downside with this 8350, it does not hold very much at all. It doesn't hold much of anything, and it's kind of on the small side. But our farm is kind of tiny right now. It's a quaint little farm. It's a cute farm. All right, so we're gonna have automatic seed rate. Yes, we got automatic application rate. Yes. All right. And in fact, I don't want automatic fertilizer. We don't want automatic fertilizer. In fact, we're gonna just do, let's get in the field and it'll actually tell us. So, yeah, because our target rate, if you look down here in the bottom corner, right there, you see that flag? That's our target rate. And right now we're sitting around 55. So actually, let's just kind of, let's do the same. Let's put down 50 kilograms per hectare, just like we did when we pre-ferted. And then in the spring, we can just do a little spray action. Just a little bit, you know, just so there's nitrogen in the ground this spring. Get out of the way, deers. We're coming through. You need to get out the way, or you're going to turn into venison burger. I love how the trees overhang the fields. I love that feature of any map. Any map where the trees are just kind of right up to the field edge, overhanging. I think that's a very cool feature. I know a lot of people may not like it, but I love it. I love that aspect. All right, looks like our seed and fert are kind of ticking down kind of at the same rate. Let's just jump in here real quick. So we are getting some nitrogen. That's good. And our seed rate is high because our soil is junk. This soil is pretty bad, actually. It's all loamy sand, which, I mean, it's not horrible. That's not horrible, but it's not optimal. It's not optimal to have that kind. And just to make sure that's working, we want the automatic seed rate on. AI worker C has completed their task. Well, thank you, AI. Oh, you know, we didn't turn our time up to 5x. How dare you let me get away with that again? Let's go, John Deere. You got this. Pull, baby, pull. She's not that heavy. So, I guess, let's see. Yep, they finished fertilizing. Perfect. That is successful. Now, I also have another mod installed here. I have the dust mod right here. This adjust dust scale. And I've been playing with this I like it at 2. There's 2. See how we got a little more dust coming off of it? So like if we go here and we turn it down to 1, you can kind of see that's not very dusty, right? I mean, it's kicking up a little bit of dust, but it's not very much. So what we're going to adjust this to 2. I like the 2. And now you can actually adjust each individual implement. But all this does is multiply the base, the standard, by a set amount. So it's 2. There's twice as much dust as normal. And you can crank that bad boy up as big as you want. I mean, if you want all kinds of dust, you can do it. I actually made a little short. I posted on YouTube. You can go check it out, where I was playing with some cultivators and the dust mod, and it was going really big. Now, the only thing I don't like about precision farming is the HUD. All this stuff up in the corner, all this business going on up there in the top left-hand corner. I really wish that would go away. Especially like if you're in cab. I wish there was a way to kind of turn that off. And there might be, and I just don't know what it is. So if you know what it is, let me know, because I don't know what it is. I have no idea. No idea what it is. Man, we're burning through the seed. This loamy sand's going to use a lot of this. Oh, you know what we're planting? We're planting wheat. That's all right. I was wanting to plant barley. We'll do the other fields in barley. That's okay. I wanted to do barley because you can harvest it a little earlier. See, wheat I can't harvest till June, but barley I can harvest in May. That's all right. And I missed my turn. Oh, I'm so bad at this. So very bad at this. All right, let's get this slapped in here. Lower that back down. And I tell you what we're going to do. Let's just go ahead and hire a worker here. That worker can get to work for us. Let's check on this person. Doing well. Excellent job. Excellent job, Farmer Pirate. This is the Farmer Pirate. Looks like a pirate. And this person is done. So let's go put our fertilizer away. Got to put our stuff away, because in this board game there's some cards, like a hailstorm comes, and if our equipment's not put away, we can get in trouble. It can cost us bunches of money. Oh, AI work. Oh no, has a full tank. He has a full tank. Whatever could it be? He's probably full of stones. He's full of it. Jump over here and see. Well, get out of there. Yeah, he's full. He's full. Let's do that. And we're going to take these and sell them. I'm pretty sure the stones sell is debris crusher there. Over here where we bought our lime and stuff. That's Wow, I can't believe we have 10,000 liters of stone already. 10,000 liters of stone off of these just these three little fields. Just these three little fields, and we got 10,000 liters of stone. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. I mean, it's a little absurd. It's a very rocky soil here in Canada. Very rocky soil. All right, I'm gonna fast forward. Through the magic of YouTube, we're gonna get there real quick, just like this. And we have arrived at the debris crusher. I was thinking I should put like a production in that makes lime, but that's all right. I really don't want to. Although we're not gonna get much money off this. Remember, 10,000 liters. Let's see how much money we get for selling these stones. Wow, $491. Plus we got a $5 environmental bonus score. Thank you, government. Thank you so much. A whopping $496. Hey, money's money, right? Money is money. I love this map. The more I play on this map, I really, really enjoy this map. I think Rubber Burner did a fantastic job with this map. It's just, the sight lines are great. I think the trees are very, very well placed. I like how the map is kind of broken up. It feels natural. It feels real. The roads are great. Just the little tiny, you know, just the little details. The little power substation on the side of the road. The telephone lines. I mean, I just think he did an absolutely amazing job on this map. All right, we're gonna head back to, I love this curve. I wonder how many people, you know, after a night of doing something they weren't supposed to, ended up in that field. Huh? That poor farmer. He's probably pulled more cars out of that field than he can imagine. All right, we're gonna head back to the farm. I'll see you there. I say Kubota, heck yeah, coming to save the day. Kubota. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, I was recording. Come on, John Deere. Throw her. There you go. Slap her in gear. There you go. It takes a little bit to get up and going sometimes. For the most part, it's a good little tractor. I'm sure some of you don't think so. I like the 7810 though. I think it's a great. I mean, I love the animation. Look at that arm working like a champ. And it's an old one, so it doesn't have any problems like the new ones do. Come on, Kubota. I said Kubota. Heck yeah. There we go. Look it! We're playing for real. We're not cheating. We're actually kind of like playing how we're supposed to a little bit. Aren't you impressed? Raz, you're so good at this game. Man, that's what this thing kicks up a little dust too when you're moving around. Look at her. A little dust on the gravel. Let's shut that down. We'll find our line again. So far our worker's not skipping here, so that's a good thing. It's a good sign, I guess. That is a good sign. All right, let's our worker. You're doing so great, sweetheart. Doing so good. Keep up the good work. You're doing fabulous, darling. Fabulous. All right, let's get out of her way so she can work. Yeah. Now we've got the fertilizing done. That is finished. She's planning away. Let's see. The stone person's about finished. So you know what we need to do. You know what time it is. It's time to put in our productions. Let's go. Let's do it. All right. So first things first, let's go ahead and, I said we're going to put in some bees. Let's go ahead and grab some bees. I think I might do this beehive trailer. Just because it's different. And I like the idea that, like, I mean, you can't move it. Like, it doesn't like, it's stationary. It's a deco object, but I think it kind of looks kind of cool and different. So we're actually going to put it right along the tree line because, you know, I think I've heard this before that bees don't like Bees don't like to be like right out in the open. They like to be close to the trees. That's what I've been told. They like to be close to a wood line. So tell me if I'm right or wrong on that. I could just be making things up. I may be completely wrong. Can we get in here? Yeah. You know what? Let's actually put this one up here by the chickens. Put this one up here in the corner by the chickens so that it doesn't bother it. There we go. There we go, beehive. And like I said, that you can't really move it. It's just a placeable deco object. But I thought it was pretty cool. Neat little old trailer. Like we got an old trailer, we turned it into like a big old beehive. Each individual hives, but then the cool thing is like we can go inside and pull the honey from the inside. You know, if we wanted to be really fancy. And then we can move this if we had to. I mean, that's, you know, we could actually move it. All right. So with bees, as everyone knows, you actually have to put down a place for the pallets. And, you know, I think I'm going to put these over by the house. I think that's where I'm going to put these honey pallets. Because, like, in my thinking is I would bring, see this little room right here? I would bring my bees here, right? I'd bring my bees, or not my bee, like my honey, and I'd process it in the house, and then we would just kind of like, put it right there. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Now we have a bee spawn point. So the bees are finished. We'll come in here and put some textures in later and clean it up. This is clear. This is going to be a clear drainage issue going forward. This is going to be a real problem with drainage. Someone did not plan that out accordingly. You know, you should level before you place stuff, Raz. You know the rules. All right, let's put in, first things first, what I just said. We're actually going to do some leveling. I'm going to do some leveling. So this changes to square. And we're going to cut in kind of a flat spot starting here. We're going to come off this edge. No, I don't want that. Well, that'd be fine. We'll make it work. We're going to kind of cut in right up here to the field edge, just like so. We're just kind of making this level spot because we're about to place down these gardens, and we don't want there to be an issue. Why is that? It feels like that's so high. Why did I feel like that's much higher than it needs to be? All right. All right. Now we got that. And then because we need to soften this here, so we don't have like this big giant lip. I'm starting to get used to the construction tool for 22. It's been hard going. I really like the construction tool in 19, but it seems I'm getting happier. I'm much happier than I was earlier in 22 with the construction tool. All right. Productions, greenhouses. So we're actually going to put in a couple of these open air. Of course, I'm in the way. Collides with player. We're going to put in a couple of these open air gardens is what they are. And this is going to be a place for us to grow potatoes. What am I hitting? I feel like I'm running into something. And I leveled this. So you're still going to be ornery with me, aren't you? I feel like I'm debating whether put one like here. I was thinking I'd put one like here and another one over here. It's just, I wish you could reverse the placement of the water. So actually, we're just gonna put in one. We're just gonna do one. We're just do one little garden. Could put another one over here by the house. No. We're just gonna put one little garden in right here. One happy little, it's just a happy garden. I keep running into colliding with stuff. We'll just put this happy little garden in right there. Just like so. Happy, oh my gosh, that's crooked as all could be. Jeez, Raz. My good Lord, son. Get it together. All right, there we go. We'll just drop that little garden in. Just like that. You know what else we're going to put in. So that's our garden. That's going to be where we grow our potatoes and stuff. We need to put in one more thing. But I don't think I have the room for it anywhere right now. I want to put in the maple syrup production, but I just don't have... I don't have anywhere to put it. Because it's kind of large. So I really don't have anywhere to put it right now. Yeah, I mean, not without using up a chunk of my field. Which I really don't want to do, because I'm going to do a little grass work just for... so I have activities. Yeah, there's our garden. We'll smooth all this out. We'll clean it up, make it look real nice. Yeah, this'll work perfect, because yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to grow some potatoes. We're going to do some raised bed potatoes. And you actually can do manure and seeds and you actually get more potatoes. So you get 192 potatoes this way. If you put seed or manure / fertilizer, but if you just do potatoes, you only get 3 potatoes per cycle. You get 192. I don't know. You're supposed to be able to grow faster if you do just more than water. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll do all that probably. We'll get all that up and running. You guys know how that works. You just put water and stuff in it, and then you get potatoes. You get potatoes. Tons of potatoes. But it's a little late in the year to be growing potatoes. It's September. I probably shouldn't plant potatoes yet. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be a good potato place for now. We can do some stuff that, you know, maybe we'll do some lettuce or something. I don't know. We'll just do something. Maybe we'll do something. Or we'll just kind of keep it until winter, just so we have it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. One more thing before I go. I think I need manure spawn point. I've got slurry right here. This is the pig barn. I keep thinking this right here is for manure, but it's not. I wish someone made just a placeable manure trigger. Like just a placeable pile, right? Because as it sits right now under silos, I think it's... yeah, it's under silos. Is it under silos? Yes, it's under silos. Like right now, if you want to put this manure pit thing in, you have to put in like a bunk. I wish there was just an object, because I feel like this little section is just going unused. But we do need a place to spawn manure, so we're just going to slap this one in. Just like so. And there we go. Now we have our manure bunk. It looks like it's a little off the ground, but it'll be okay. Yeah, so we have our manure. We got our manure bunk put in. We've got our bees put in. And we have our open garden for our potatoes put in. Things are going, and we got plenty of room to maneuver. Yes. And our little yard is full on day 3. We're kind of out of room, y'all. Like there's a little bit of room. We can kind of squeeze some stuff in here and there, but there's not tons of space. We don't have tons of space to keep growing. We're gonna have to think about that moving forward. We got plenty of bin storage for a little bit of crop. Let's go take a look at our new field real quick. Oh, this one's done. Perfect. This lady's planting. She's planting away. Let's go look at our new field real quick. We won this today in the board game. That's a big field. That's a big honking of a field. This is going to be awesome. This would be great for corn this spring. We're going to put some corn in here for the pigs. All right, that's enough jibber jabbering from me. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't. Questions, comments, concerns, suggestions are always welcome in the comments section. Please feel free to drop them. Let me know if you're playing along. If you have any questions about the board game or just about life in general. Anything you would like to discuss, you can drop it in the comment section. You can also email me at razznac@gmail.com. Follow me on you can find me on Discord, Farmer Cline's Discord, links in the description. On Twitter, Facebook, you know, all the normal places you can find. That worker is tank's empty. All right, I'm gonna get to work planting some wheat and barley. Be working on this for the rest of the day. And until next time, stay safe. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.